Hi and welcome. Today I come to you from the deep South Ocean. No, not really. I come to you from all the way south of Christchurch. I am actually in Dunedin, which is almost as far as south as you can get. But last week I was an arbiter. Or as a partial arbiter. I was assistant arbiter, but apparently my anecdotal arbiting, or whatever we want to call it, was a little bit more than that. It was quite fun. I was a partial arbiter for the Otago Southland Team School Chess Championships for secondary schools. This was the 16th annual event of its type, and it had 18 teams in this competition from 8 schools. The winner of the A grade, and I am very impressed with all the players I saw at this tournament, was none other than Southland Boys High School. I've played in the Invercargill Chess Club, a simultaneous chess display, where I was met with a very strong opposition 2 years ago. Their chess club runs on a Friday night from about 7 p.m. till 9 o'clock or so, 9:30 or something like that. But I was very impressed with the overall play and sportsmanship of all the players that I saw. I didn't see anyone getting a tantrum like I might have at that age, or maybe even older. I didn't see any tantrums. I saw good sportsmanship from all players there at the day. Now I will bring you some stories that happened for me as an arbiter, and then I am going to show you a game I played this morning at the tail end of a classical chess tournament on leechess.org. Number 1, it's checkmate. So I had the proverbial hands go up in the air, just like school. The hands go up in the air to alert an arbiter, which was me in this case, that there's a result. I went up, and the white player, a young lady, said, "It's checkmate," and so did her opponent, who was purportedly checkmated. And I said, "No, it's not," and I left the board and I walked away. The thing is that black realized that it wasn't checkmate, that black could interpose their queen to g5, but straight away after that his queen was captured with the rook by white, and it was checkmate. Number 2, I was called over to a board by the same sort of thing, hand up, hands up, hand up, and so I was called over to this board, and by the way, I'm on my laptop, and so I was called over to this board, and a boy said to me from I don't know what school, said to me, "My phone's gone off, my phone made a noise." I said, "Well, I didn't hear it," and he said, "I have to be defaulted." Now, I liked his honesty, and I liked his sportsmanship too. So I then turned to his opponent. I turned to his opponent and I asked, "Well, what do you want to do? You are entitled to claim the win for your school. Or would you like, so you may default him, it's all good. Or you may wish to play on. Which do you want to do?" Well, his well, his response was in the latter. I don't know if I would say that, but his response was for the latter, which was to play the game of chess. So I said, I know nothing, bye, and I do not know the result of that game. Number 3, another arbiter called me over and go, help, help, help. No, not really, but so please, hurry up, come quick. And so I went over and he showed me this position. The situation was black had just castled into check or over check. But no, only the king can be checked, of course. We all know this. Only the king can be checked, not a rook. So the rook had passed over from A8 to B8 to C8 to D8. Had passed over the B8 square, which was attacked by a dark squared bishop of whites. So I said, well, only the king can be in check, and it cannot leave an attacked square, or cannot leave check by castling. It cannot travel over any part of its itinerary, cannot be passing through a check or an attacked square, and of course cannot land on a checked square, because then black will lose in this case. So that was that one. Number 4, another arbiter was hanging around a position that it was checkmate for black to give white checkmate next move. So he was hanging around, hovering around, and I sort of motioned to him that he back a bit, because it's almost like table talk, and he got the gist of it without having anything thrown at me, or me throwing anything at him. So he backed off a little bit, and sure enough, it was checkmate. No, it wasn't, because black missed checkmate and the game continued. And I don't know the result of that either. Another one before, I'm not sure what that one is, but I will say that I'm very impressed with the talent of chess players and their versatility in chess openings and that sort of thing. They knew lots of stuff. So a wee bit scary for an old bloke like me. So now I wish to bring you, and I may, or if you ask for the results, I can place them up on the comments section of this video. I hope you enjoy this game that I'm going to show you now. I hope this works. It's not working yet. So I'm just going to have to check where I am actually, so that's alright. So this is the game that I played in the classical tournament this morning, the tail end of LeagueChess.org's tournament, which was about a 5-hour tournament or something like that. Yeah, it was 5 AM for New Zealand time to 5 till 10 PM New Zealand time, I think it was, or yeah, anyway. So here we go. This is this game, and I might stop for some exercises. I had played pre-move bishop f6. So here comes bishop b7, rook b8. My opponent, you'll see, is equal score for rating, a little bit higher than mine. I had a poor game prior. I was winning, but then some noise happened for me. Oh, you can see the score. Oh no. You may wish to see the score. Here I threaten bishop takes f2. Oh, I cannot do it. Sorry. Can I do this like this? Bishop f2 check, and thereby rook. I'm doing this on my laptop. Rook d1 is one of the queen. So here comes white's move, queen e1, defending their knight on c3 as well. Rook c4, now attacking 3 times the knight on c3. And the knight goes back to b1, and I play queen a2. So it's a wee bit of a pawn grabbing game, this. e3, the best move, I think, maybe. And here we have bishop b2, queen c4, queen a5. So here I spent a wee bit of time looking at this position and wondering what to do. So, yeah, it's a little bit sort of like, I don't want to let my a-pawn go missing to the white marauding queen, so I played rook to d7. And here's bishop c6. So now what do you do? I mean, what would you do now? Is here I played rook to e7. So I'm still looking after my a7 pawn. And if queen d8 check, so if queen d8 check, then king f7. And I feel reasonably comfortable, but not completely. So here's knight d2, and this is quite good too, isn't it? So I play queen b4, and it will serve white well, not if they take my queen in exchange. So queen d8 and king f7. So this is quite comfortable, and knight f3, bishop f6. So this stops both white's knight checks. Here comes rook d1. I played sort of a preventative move, h6. Maybe I'm really scared of knight g5 check. And here comes rook d6. So this sort of threatens something. It does threaten rook e6, I think. It threatens rook e6. So now it's your turn. So what would you actually play here now? What sort of move do you think I played here? I think it's a reasonable move. And of course you can see the score if you so wish. But you might like to try and find black's next move, whether it's any good or not is another question. So here it comes, okay? So this is the move that there are sort of like, if, what can black do really anyway? What sort of moves can black play? Black could play queen b6, offering a queen swap. Could possibly try to realize this bishop here. Why is it not working? Yeah, that bishop. So I have to use my right cursor for my laptop, which incidentally is an Acer. It's not the best in the world, but it's okay. But it's only VGA graphics. So maybe black wants to sort of realize the attack cloaked to the queen on to the queen here, you see. So maybe we might like to swing our rook somewhere, but if we do, if we move our rook somewhere like to, well, where can we move it? But if we move it, say to, we might be able to move it to d7. No, we can't, because if I play rook d7 and then I'm attacking the queen with the bishop and the rook at the same time, that's just rook takes rook check. So that's no good for black. So I've got to do something. So here I played f4, and this is now possible that white might take with the e-pawn. And also I have a square for my king, but I am looking at rook e6 here. I'm looking at this here. Okay, so I'm looking at this move here. Come on. Rook e6. And then if king e6, then probably bishop d5 check, or queen d5 checkmate. So if king e6, queen d5 checkmate, and if rook e6 after rook e6, then maybe just bishop d5, or queen d7, and rook e7 and bishop d5 looks quite good for white. But my opponent didn't play that. My opponent played here ef4. So now I played the easy move for you to find is what? Bishop h3, threatening the back rank of white. I'm just threatening rook e1 check and checkmate follows, and also bishop takes queen. So here white plays rook d1. So it's your move. This almost finishes the game, and then I will shoot through the game moves thereafter. Here is rook e1 check, and rook e1 and bishop f6. Bishop f6 takes bishop d8. Knight e5 check. I've got to be careful still, I think. I've got to be careful. Here's king f6. I can feel that white's position's getting difficult with each move. So it's sort of getting like Zugzwang. c3. Not sure about that move. Queen b2. And here is where my opponent eventually resigned. Okay, so thank you very much for your viewing, and thank you for watching, even though the presentation isn't the same as it is at Christchurch. All the best with your chess, no matter where it's at, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.